It looks like the rich are only getting richer as the Rams have now traded for linebacker Von Miller. What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, NFL here to talk about this breaking blockbuster trade between the Broncos and the Rams for Von Miller. So if you're new to the channel, hit that big red subscribe button down below. Make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms for all the latest and greatest analysis with regards to the NFL, and make sure you hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Let's get into it. All right, so the news just broke. Let me start off by saying this, all right? How many picks do the LA Rams have? I mean, my goodness. I feel like they trade a draft pick every single season and multiple draft picks at that. How do they even have draft picks to give up? And when is the next time they actually have a draft pick? Because they shove like the future away more than any other team, and that makes sense because they have a Super Bowl roster right now, and so that makes them give up a lot of their draft picks. But in all seriousness, folks, let's talk about this trade itself. All right, the full details are the Rams are sending the Broncos a second round and a third round pick in 2022. So next year's second and third round pick for Von Miller, and like Von Miller's only going to make this Rams defense better. I didn't even think they needed him. The Rams were already a Super Bowl contender, but it looks like they're doubling down, going all in. And, you know, this defense with Von Miller now alongside Aaron Donald, I mean, my goodness. You already have Jalen Ramsey there. I don't think there's a better defense in the NFL, certainly not one with bigger names than the Rams. And when we take a look at the Rams, I mean, do you really see a weakness here? I don't. This is the best team in football. I picked them to win the Super Bowl before the year started, and I'm feeling even better about it, right? You have an elite offense with Matt Stafford, who's having an MVP type of season. Cooper Kupp's probably had the best season of any receiver. Darrell Henderson's been pretty solid in the backfield. You take a look at the defense. I mentioned they're elite as well. So in all phases of the game, the Rams are elite. I love Sean McVay. He's one of my favorite head coaches, if not my favorite head coach. So, I mean, for this trade, to me, my analysis is the Rams really didn't even need Von Miller, but they got him, so the rich get richer and they get even better. And that's really what it does for me. It just solidifies the fact that the Rams are the best team in football. I believe they're better than the Bucs. I believe they're better than the Chiefs. I believe they're better than any other team in the NFL. The Packers, the Cowboys, whatever teams you want to throw out there with the best records, the Bills. I believe the Rams are the best team because of their combination on both sides. The team that I think is right below them, I would say the Bucs, though. But the Rams, to me, are the best team in pro football. As far as the Broncos side of things here, folks, look, the Broncos should be rebuilding. This team is not headed in the right direction. They don't have their quarterback in the future. Who knows what this team is going to look like in next year? And so they're in a division that's very tough with the Chargers, and the Chiefs, and even the Raiders have been solid this season. So they should be looking towards rebuilding. And so this signifies that they're starting that by shipping away their longtime superstar in Von Miller. And I don't mind it. And they got good compensation for him. So I think this is a solid trade for the Broncos. I actually think they got the better end of this because I just don't think the Rams even needed Von Miller. I mean, they were fine without him. So I think the Broncos slightly won this trade because of how much they got back in return for Von Miller. This is very good compensation for a guy, again, who's probably coming out of his prime now instead of in it. But he's still a very productive player. So let me know what you guys think of this trade between the Broncos and the Rams. Leave a comment down below as always. Thanks for watching.